Hey YouTube, it's Barnyard Engineering back here with you. Been a little while since the last time I've posted a video, but it's been kind of cold out here. And I don't like working out in the cold. Today looking like it's going to be mid-30s or so. It's going to be tolerable. So I'm out here today. If you refer back to my last video, you remember I was having a little trouble finding my 3/4 inch end wrench. Well, guess what? Look what I found. I found my 3/4 inch end wrench. It was over here in the garage, not up in my toy box. So this is beautiful. At least I didn't lose it. Now I just got to remember to put it back. Okay, just for note, there it is right there, right on the hood to my Super M. I just got to remember to put it back. Put it back. Alright, today the project we're going to tackle is this radiator on my 53 Cub. If you look at her right there, you can see a little damp on the upper corner there. Yeah, I think the tank is leaking. The last time I ran it, there was steam all coming out around the seam on that tank there. So I think she's leaking. I'm going to pull it off, going to see what we got, and I've got a spare radiator, brand new. I'm going to try to put that on maybe. Although I might take this one, try to get it fixed. I've heard there's a really good radiator shop here in the Rochester area. So I may go ahead and give them a shot eventually here. So, hey, on with the show. Oh boy, I'm still burping up. Ugh, pizza from last night. Ugh. Oh, okay. Well, first things first. Let's see. I'm going to give you a little secret here. I've already gone and turned all these bolts around that I could get to, except for the ones back in there. See where it's nice and dark. Reason I haven't touched those is this fan shroud's in the way. Got to take that fan shroud out of the way, which means pulling the wiring harness back for a second time. But you know what? I think the first thing I got to do is drain this radiator out. It's still full of fluid. So, looks like a previous owner set me up nice here with a brass petcock. A lot of these will have a pipe plug, steel pipe plug in them, and they'll seize up. Then you got to pull them out, then you got to drill it out. Not so much with this one. I think I'm in good shape here. Although I'm looking under here and I'm seeing a little dampness on the steering arm. I think my steering seal underneath there is leaking. That's all fresh oil too. No wait, I didn't change the oil in that. Never mind. No big loss if it's losing it. But anyway, I got some gallon jugs over here. Been saving those from windshield washer fluid over the winter. Time to get draining. Well, here's what I'm up to now. Hurry up and wait. It might give you a handy way to drain it without things rusting up, but oh my god. The thing is trickling out slower than dirt. Oh. Well, we're working here. I also pulled the shroud off for the fan here. Got the radiator shroud off, 4 little brass screws, and I dropped one. So it's somewhere down there in that mess. I'm going to have to look for it while I'm filling this gallon here. We'll fill the first gallon. Hopefully I won't forget and let it overflow. But anyway, we're on our way. Oh, first gallon's almost full. Now, here's the dilemma. Should I try to just switch it over and not spill any, or should I just turn it off? And then the next dilemma will be what will happen if there's more than 2 gallons in here. Oh, I think I'm gonna... Oh, look at that. Little trick I learned watching moonshiners. Gotta say though, that's not bad looking stuff. That's some pretty good looking coolant coming out of there. Relatively green and clean and not too terribly murky. I don't know. So far, while I've been waiting for that to come out, I've been pulling these bolts through here, and I got all but one of them. All but one are moving. There's one stupid bolt that just don't want to go. Of course, it's the last one. What else is new? But anyway, alright, I don't know, maybe you can see down in there. Oh. Huh, this is harder than I thought. Okay, it's that one bolt that holds the overflow tube down. I gotta imagine it overflowing coolant. Oh look, I'm out of focus. Beautiful. And I know focusing this damn thing is not gonna work, so. But yeah, I got that one bolt left. I got the extension from hell to get on it, because I don't want to pull the fan out. I don't want to do the whole fan and the generator, all that baloney. There we go, get a little further out. Yeah, I may have a surprise for you guys a little later. I've been hemming and hawing about this Harbor Freight plasma cutter. I've been looking around online, and I guess it's one of those hidden gems. And I've always wanted a plasma cutter. You know, I've got this little oxyacetylene gear setup going on there. Gas can next to it. I'm sure somebody's going to probably have a bird seeing that, but I don't use the torch where it sits. I take it out. I do all my sparky stuff outside. Oh yeah, there's my welding table. I built that here last fall. Welding table, which immediately got covered with junk. Then there's my workbench. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, lovely. Don't do much work on the workbench. But right now it's kind of crowded here in the garage. Wintertime, everything has to be inside. Although yesterday, I gotta say, I was coming out of work, had my jacket open, wind blowing me full in the face. It was a spring wind, I could tell. It felt like a March wind, not a February, January, burn you to the bones, chill, cold, holy crap, I'm gonna freeze to death wind. So, I think I officially retired my winter parka for the winter. I'm going to go to the Carhartt starting tomorrow, or today. Depends on if I go to Harbor Freight or not. But anyway, I'm going to go back to that bolt. Maybe I'll squirt a little PB blaster on it. Not that it'll do any good, but who knows, maybe magic. I don't know. Hey, look, little update here. I got the last bolt moving. Got her going in there. Got the extension from hell once again. Let me pull that out. I gotta show you that. This is the extension socket. Oh, I just lost a piece. Okay. Hang on. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. The extension from hell. Got my 1/2 inch. Looks like about a foot long extension going there. Oh, we'll neck her down to a 3/8. Yeah, 3/8. Then I got a 4-inch. And I got an 8-inch. It's pretty much everything I've got here in the shop without having to go back out to the garage and raid my other stash. So, but I got that last bolt moving. You know what I did? I had a 1/2 inch end wrench in here. I had that in there. What's been working for me right along is putting this 1/2 inch end wrench right on these bolts and then giving it a crack with the little the LFH. This is my LFH. Oh, it's a 12 ounce ball peen. LFH, you're not hitting too hard, but I just put it on the bolt and give the wrench a smack or two and they could come right loose. I was trying to do that with this rigmarole here, but I think I was losing all my shock value in these joints. There's too much slop there. It was bouncing. So I got the wrench on underneath in there. Not sure how I got that. Then I went and got my beater stick. That thing right there is a good inch, maybe inch and an eighth square steel. I absconded with that from a old job I used to have. Had nothing to do with steel or anything. It was just junk. They were going to throw it away. I grabbed myself two of them. We're still leaking coolant here. We're still running the coolant out. I really don't know how much coolant these Cubs take. I am like a font of knowledge for everything Cub, but I can't remember how much coolant they take. Well, we're going to find out. But yeah, you see this wetness? That isn't leaking coolant. That's PB Blaster. I PB blasted that bolt that I was having problems with, and I says, screw it. I'm just going to go around and give every one of them a little squirt just as a precaution. I have no idea if the PB Blaster actually did me any good getting that stuck bolt out. I am a firm believer in science, and science tells me that, you know, you squirt a little bit of that stuff on the head of a bolt and then slap a socket on it and it turns right out. It was going to turn out anyway. But I know this bolt was kind of stuck and was a little delicate. I didn't want to grab onto it too hard. So yeah, I was just being real careful with it and just tapping with my trusty LFH